Welcome back to Break 54, October edition. Spin it. Hey DMD family, welcome back to the channel. Bunky here, Christy behind the camera. We're both mic'd up. So we have a bunch of new subscribers. I forget that on each monthly iteration. So for the new subscribers, I don't do a good job of explaining exactly what we're doing here. This is our local par 3 course, Scarborough Hills, but it's not your typical par 3 course. Like, it has multiple layouts. Every hole has at least 2 baskets. Some have 3 baskets. About half of them have 2 tee pads. So the blue tee pad is long, and you'll see up there is the red tee pad. Not every hole has 2, but about half of them, maybe a little over half, do. No matter what layout you play on this course, it's always a par 3. So the short to short layout here, very easy. I think my best round on short to short is 10 under. But playing from the tips, from the longest tee pad to the longest basket, which is sometimes 3 baskets deep, still a par 3. So just to give you a reference, this course is over 6,300 feet long, which is pretty long for a par 3 course. That's what UDisc says. I'm gonna take pictures of all the tee pad boxes, these things, tee signs. I can't talk, it's early. Excuse number 1, it's early, 9:30-ish. Anyway, I'm gonna take,
early.
That is early. I've been up since 6:30.
See, not early.
I'm gonna take pictures of all the tee signs and get all the distances, and I'll put the tee sign distance down here for you. But UDisc says it's over 6,300 feet. So what we're trying to do is break par, right? I liken this to Trevor's breaking 57 and Connor's breaking 60. I think the level of difficulty is on par with them. Joke intended. Anyway, so that's what we're doing here. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you find this enjoyable. You can go back and watch previous versions of this. I think this is our 5th or 6th attempt. I started in May or June, and I'm gonna do at least one more. Depends on how I do today. If I get close today, I may do another one in October and then one in November. We'll see. So welcome to those who are new. Welcome back to those who are existing. Let's get into it and get this done. All right, hole number 1 is a 460-foot par 3. I would say it's about 30 feet uphill, 35 feet uphill, up to the right. This hole has 3 baskets, so we're playing long tee pad to the longest, which is the C basket. C basket, huh? Anyway, we're not on the C. So here we go. Excuse train is gonna be coming. I've already used one. It's early, it's chilly, it's wet, very wet. I haven't played in over 2 weeks. So the excuse train will be running full steam ahead today.
Oh.
two off the top, start my growler here, and then see how we do. Get that elbow out in front, let it turn a little bit. All right, that's not a bad throw. I'm gonna throw another one. I don't need to, that's probably good enough to play from, but I'm just gonna throw 2 just to get a little more warmed up. Oh, that's a better one. Both of those are excellent, so let's go. Brought my towel today.
Good thing.
Yeah.
It's wet out here.
So I guess it eliminates the wet excuse. Should have forgot my towel, then I had an excuse.
No. That was not fun.
My wife said I haven't smiled yet, so I need to smile more. Be more happy that it's 9:30 in the morning.
This nice, good hour.
It is refreshing out here. It's very crisp. Okay, so we're about 190 out from the basket here. Should be a nice putter throw into there. Nice putter approach. come back. All right, so that's gonna be a tester early in the morning. The bash is straighter than I want it to be. I always think that it's more stable than it is. It's just not. So I gotta remember that. All right, about a 20-footer uphill here. It looks farther than 20 feet. I'd say 25.
Must be because it's so early.
Yes, so early. Everything looks longer in the morning. Oh, okay. Need to leave myself with shorter putts than that, apparently. Start off with a bogey, not the best start, but not the end of the world either. We'll make it up. Let's go. All right, hole number 2, it is 479 feet. So you can see, first hole 460 uphill, a good bit uphill, so probably plays more like 490. This one's almost 480, so you can see this is not your typical par 3 course. Again, playing for par here, just like the first hole. I don't think I'll ever birdie this. It's like 250 to the corner, and then it's a absolute 90-degree right turn, and then it's another 220, 240 to the basket. So I can't make the turn and get all the way up to the basket in one throw. So I just want to get around this corner and have a long approach shot. Try to hug the right side as much as I can. Like that. Yeah, actually, that's one of the better throws on this hole. Let's go.
Good.
All right, much better positioning this time than usual. I'm usually farther left, which makes me have to throw a forehand approach, which is tough. So I'm about 250 out here. Plays like 265. It's still uphill, but I'm gonna throw the turnover, backhand turnover with my BB6 and see if we can get up there. Come out. Come out.
Oh, it did.
All right, we're up there. I might have an obstructed approach or obstructed putt, but we're up there. I'm not making this easy on myself. So this is like a 35, 40 footer, 35 footer uphill. Makeable, but tough. Go. Yes.
Yay.
Yes. That's the first time I've parred this hole, so that's a good sign. I wish I would have parred the first hole.
Yeah.
But we can make that up. That's good. Let's go. All right, hole number 3 is 238 feet, so it's a shorter hole, but as you can see, so much stuff in your way. So the long basket is past the red band, and to the right. So the goal is to get it flying over the short basket and have it just fade to the right. But my goal internally is get to the short basket because I'm out of breath after walking up that mountain. A lot of elevation here too, so. All right, let's just get through all this mess, get to the short basket. Boom, right there. Get by that. Whoo, that's gonna make it tough. I should have a lane, but it's gonna be tough. See, I have a lane. It's right there with the yellow, the white circle on top. So this one has 1 tee pad and 2 baskets. So I got almost to the short basket. Oh, yes, this one. So I have a lane-ish, but it's very narrow. So I'm gonna have to hit a perfect line here. Get down. Get down, hit that tree. Okay, that was really long. I hit the line, but far too hard. All right, well, it rolled a little bit, so this is gonna be a tough one. Ah, so close. Did it stay? Okay. It did, it's right here. All right. 2 over through 3. Not great. Just gonna have to turn it on. Let's get them. All right, hole number 4 is, I mean, it's technical 313 feet. So I have to go up toward the short basket. I want to stay right. So you'll see a fence over here. I want to try to hug that fence, but I need to keep it like maybe 10 feet off the ground to clear the fence and get under all the limbs. And there's a bunch of trees to miss after that because it's a right hook down to the basket. So this hole shares the basket with hole 1. So I'm playing to the same basket that I played to on hole 1. This one has 3 baskets. Hole 1 has 3 baskets. Their third basket is the same basket. So it's just a very technical, this whole course, a very technical course. So, all right. And I'm not a technical person. I just like throwing round objects. All right, that way, 313 feet. I can't throw it too far either because I have a wall behind there that if I get into, it's gonna make it hard to par it. So here we go. Oh, that's actually,
whoa.
Oh, I caught a tree. That was a great line. So I hit the tree you're standing right next to. So you'll see all of this I have to miss. Like there's like a very narrow tent gap right here that I have to come through to get all the way down to the basket. So
it looks like you made it past the second one.
yeah, so I hit that one and it probably dropped and rolled, but then they have all these rolling blockers here. So
no rolling all the way down to the basket.
Yeah, you can't roll all the way down the hill. These will stop it. You have to hit in the air down here and have it skip up. So, I mean, it's possible to make this, but it's also downhill, so I also don't want it to roll away. So I'm gonna be very conservative with this attempt. Oh no!
That was good.
Oh, oh, that would have been an awesome birdie.
You could have used that one.
Okay, drop this in for the par. Move on to hole 5. All right, so if you've been watching this series, up until now, I've been playing all blue, all the longest tee pads, and the long tee pads here are blue. So I've been playing from the blue tee pad to the B basket on this hole. The problem is that from the blue tee pad to the B basket is 202 feet. From the red tee pad to the B basket is 229 feet. So I haven't been playing the longest layout of this hole up until now. So I'm switching it up because I want to play the longest layout of the course. So that would be from the red box to the B basket, which is pretty much directly over my head over this hill.
Over your left shoulder, I think I can see it.
Okay, over my left shoulder. So we're gonna switch it up this time because I do want to be playing the longest layout on the course. That being said, this is the only hole that I should birdie. Like the first 4 holes, I'm not expecting to birdie those. I can, as seen by my last hole. I've birdied 3 and I've almost birdied 4. 1 and 2, I don't think I'll ever birdie either of those 2. But 3 and 4 I can birdie. I don't expect to though. I'm probably gonna bogey those more than I birdie them, quite honestly. This is the only hole on the course that I expect to birdie, which comes with a great deal of pressure. Especially because I'm not practiced on this layout yet. This is the first time I'm playing this layout on this hole, from this box to that basket. So we'll see if we can get it. That's gonna be short and right. I'm saying 35-foot putt.
So a little bit shorter than you thought.
Yeah, a 27-foot putt. Yeah, a little shorter than I thought. But it was short and right, so. And these baskets, so like the last hole that I missed, it was a good putt. And I think like disc catchers would have the red baskets probably would have caught that putt down there. These baskets don't like high and left for me. Low and left is fine. The baskets are a little more narrow and the chain base at the top is wider. So I think these are like Mach 2s or something like that. All right, focus, 27 feet. Get in. Don't roll. Okay. All right. I just got to commit more to those putts. If you don't commit to your putt, you're not going to make them. So, rest of the round, commit to the putt. Remind me of that.
All right, commit to the putt.
Commit to the putt. All right, hole number 6, back to the long ones. No more 200 footers. This one's 376 uphill. Probably plays closer to 390 to 400, but it goes into the woods back there. So I'm over the short basket there with the red band, and it's to the left a little bit, but then it's back into the woods. So it takes a pump for me to get up there. I don't think I've ever gotten to the wood line yet, just because I'm scared of turning it over into these woods to the left. I'm gonna throw my growler, try to fade it to the left a little bit. Get up, get up, get up.
That might
be in the woods. That might be in the woods. So this is the longest drive I've ever thrown here. So we're almost into the woods. I'm not quite into the woods, but I'm almost into the woods. So if we count the
canopy.
Does this count?
You're definitely underneath.
Are branches trees?
Our branch.
If you watch Foundation, they have that argument all the time. Are branches trees? Like when they do their Ripped Revenge, or no, not the Ripped Revenge. What's the token one that we just got? Chiplocked. When they do chiplock, they always have that argument. Are branches trees? I'm saying branches are trees, so I'm in the woods.
All right, you made it.
I made it, yay. But we're about 70 out here maybe. And if you've been watching this, you know this is the one where it's a cliff on the other side of that basket. So
yeah, and it's not
I cannot run this. I can't. So I'm gonna just flatten it and pitch it up there and take the par and be happy. Because even that. So hold on.
Hold your breath.
I just want to show you what happens when we run this.
Oh no.
This does not count.
Watch you get it.
Oh, it stopped. Okay. Maybe next time I'll run it. 373 feet past the red basket to the left into the woods. So I'm gonna throw my growler here again since it's just been flying pretty well today. I usually throw my Enterprise here, but I think the growler will work. Go, 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 go. Yeah, I'm gonna have a putt there.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right, 50 footer, but I've got a tree right in my way. So I'm gonna have to try like an Annie putt because I don't think I have enough room to swing a hyzer putt. I just don't know, unless I just forehand it and try to zing it in there. What do you think?
Oh boy. Commit to your putt, whichever one you choose.
Good answer. Commit to the putt.
Whichever.
All right, we're just gonna hyzer it.
Whichever one you choose, because if I pick the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm not good at Anheuser putts. And now's not the time to practice that.
I'm thinking that your forearm is not your stronger.
Yeah, the forehand is not the stronger play here for sure. The hyzer one is, but that tree to the left is in my hyzer route. So
gotcha.
I have a more open gap than Anheuser. I'm just not good at them. All right, we're gonna hyzer it.
Now you know what to practice.
Yep. Okay, well, I had the room.
It's coming back to give you a try too.
Yeah. I had the room for the Anheuser, by the way. I mean, for the hyzer. I just needed more height. All right, there we go. That's the par. Still 2 over. Not great, not awful. On to hole 8. Not great, on to hole 8. I'm a poet and I do know it. All right, hole number 8. 2 tee boxes, 2 baskets. The tee sign is up by the second box. And we don't feel like walking up the hill to get the distance. So I will put the distance down here somewhere. I think it's like 350-ish. So we're into the woods. It goes to the right to the short basket, and then the long basket is then off to the left after that. So 350 uphill, I don't have that kind of forehand. So I play the backhand up to the short basket and then pitch up for par. I don't think I'll ever birdie this hole, especially because this one is the one, if you watch, this one is the one that gets into my head and I just early release everything. So we're not gonna do that this time.
Hey, there
Go.
you go.
Okay, that's a great spot. Let's go see what we have. Okay, well, I did exactly what I said I was gonna do. Up by the short basket and then pitch up for the par. I'm just gonna forehand it right through there, have it fade in, and sit down. Yep,
Hey.
I'm right next to the basket. We don't need to video that. I'll see you on hole 9, last hole for this video.
All right.
All right, last hole for this video, hole 9. We're 2 over. I do this a lot. 2 over seems to be my score on the front 9, which is not good. I need to get to even, I really do. This one is birdieable, but it's a tough birdie. Again, 293 feet. That's the max my forehand will go, I think. And there's a lot in my way. I don't know, can you see the flag? The flag is on top of the basket. So this is the 1 tee pad, but 3 baskets. So the A is the red. There's one to the left with the orange band around it, and then the one with the flag is the farthest one we're going to.
Oh, there it is.
So I've parked this hole once. So I've birdied this hole once in my career playing this course. So, and I think I've played this now 10, 11 times. And I've bogeyed it as much as I've parred it. It's just tough to get up and down. If you hit, or especially if you hit early. All right, forehand. I'm gonna start this to the right, let it drift left over the short basket and fade back. And that's what happens.
Right behind this tree.
Yeah, I have to play for bogey here. There's no way. I'm gonna try the patent pending, but if I catch an early tree, it's a double bogey for sure. But I can't go 3 over through the front 9. All right, let's try it. Super-de duper long putt.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the forehand and see if we can just lop it in there. Again, this hole, I've parked it right under the basket with my forehand.
You have.
Once. But other than that, I've bogeyed it more than I've parred it. So, and this is, unless I make this, I'm gonna bogey it. Okay. Well, at least I'm not gonna double bogey it. Maybe I should wait to say that till after I putt this. Okay.
Ooh, all right.
All right, well, there you have it. Front 9 done, 3 over. Not the best of starts. Again, I have to get the even on the front. But, wow, squirrels are so weird. It's a squirrel. They're so weird. They sound, have you ever heard a squirrel? They're scary. Squirrels are scary.
Yeah, this one sounds like it's gonna attack us or something.
Yes, he does. He does not like the fact that I'm here. Anyway, please come back for the back 9. I've gone 1 under, so my best score so far is 4 over, right? That was the last time we played. I scored 4 over. So I've gone 1 under, so we could still shoot 2 over here and have a very respectable, that would still be a PR for me. So come back for the back 9. I have every intention of throwing my best back 9 ever this time. And that sun is really bright. But as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for my new subscribers. I hope you made it to the end. This is a fun series. I like it. I hope you like watching it. Thanks as always for your support. Until next time, enjoy the journey. Here's your verse of the day.